Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Judy Lee and I'm a holistic coach. You can find out more about what I do in the description box below. So I hope you're doing well and the restrictions are coming off wherever you are and life is returning to some form of normality. I don't think things will go back to the way they were, but hopefully we're on a better trajectory. Let's see. So we're here this week to do the weekly energy reading and using the tarot cards. So let's see what the message is. So I'll just shuffle as per normal. See, oops, one flew out. Let's see what else. What's the message for this week? Another two cards, please. For this week. Bear with me, this is always a fun process. Trying to see what the right it's not really what the right message is, what the cards want to come out as. And just one more, please. Okay, there we have our three cards. So the first card is the High Priestess. The second card is the Ten of Swords. Just arranging the cards. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Just making sure that you can all see that there. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, which I take as the underlying theme or helps with the message as well that needs to come through. So we have the Seven of Swords, and I think in the way I learnt in this, the meaning of this card when I first learnt was about someone stealing, a thief, someone taking something away. And over time my definition has changed, because whenever I've pulled it out, it's the instant thought I get is that our thoughts are being taken away, the thoughts that don't serve us anymore. So for me it's that's the meaning. So if you have a different meaning or you have a different way of interpreting it, then listen to that as well. Okay, so just going to go through each card and let's see how it all comes together. So the High Priestess for me is about intuition, like using our intuition. It's our feminine energy. So I think there's something about listening to ourselves this week, listening to the messages that we have within us, because we already have all that we need within us. I think we've been taught to look outside of ourselves, which actually disempowers us, but it's the journey is learning to listen and identify what the real message is. Because for example, we might have a message that comes through our minds and maybe we think that's a message, but actually the intuition, for me anyway, not sure how you would define it, but for me it's about the feeling that I get. It feels right and it feels good in my body. So yeah, it's like that gut feeling, that first instinct. So there's something about listening to that and learning to tune into that power or that gift that we all have. So then we have the Ten of Swords. This has come out a lot recently as well, which is just about, the Ten of Swords is about thoughts as well. So it's interesting that the bottom of the deck was talking about thoughts, but a lady surrounded by these swords, but actually she's free. She's got the what do you call it? They're not bandages, but let's just call them material wrapped around her. But actually they're very loose and she can escape whenever she wants to. So this is just about ourselves, like how we keep ourselves locked into a certain thought pattern or a certain way of thinking or believing what's possible, when actually we can break free from that. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, and this is about happiness and achieving what we want in the physical realm. So being able to manifest what we want in a physical way. So you've got the happy couple, the elderly person, you know, the animal life. You know, it's just a very fulfilling image. So I'm just going to take a few moments just to pull it together. So what I'm feeling is that the message is about really tuning into our intuition when we're feeling lost and unsure about how to step forward. The best thing to do, I mean, if we don't need to act urgently, is to take a step back and really tune into what we're feeling, what is the message inside, the internal message. So in order to do this, it might mean meditating, you know, twice a day, or going, not even twice a day, but meditating once, twice a day, going for a walk in nature or in the forest, if that's something that's accessible to you, or in a park somewhere where you can see or get in touch with a more natural aspect of yourself. Because even by looking at the sky, looking at clouds, looking at grass, it connects us. It makes us realize, even though we might not consciously know it, that we are more than just our physical selves or our goals and things like that. We're part of nature, we're part of the planet as well. And so when we tune into this side of ourselves, this knowing, this inner guidance, that's what will help us to lead forward and lead us to happiness. And I know for some it might feel a bit challenging because, you know, we've been taught, and I know this feeling of, you know, having a goal, we need to set a goal and then achieve it, and, you know, that's where happiness comes from. But actually, firstly, for me, I feel it's a journey, adventure of life that adds to our fulfillment and the learning and growing, but also, you know, enjoying each present moment as well. And there's something about when we can learn to trust in ourselves and in our intuition, then we can let go of having to worry and be fearful and anxious, because we know when the time is right, our intuition will guide us and tell us which direction we need to go to or go in. And we're not machines, so of course it won't happen when we want it to necessarily, but it will happen at the right time. So it's a process of learning to let go, to trust and surrender to the unknown, but knowing that, you know, whatever happens, we'll be able to handle it and we'll always be guided as well. So that feels like the message for this week. So just in summary, it's about, you know, learning to tune into your intuition. If that's a foreign term for you, a foreign, you know, activity, then it's something that you can learn, and it's such a powerful tool. So it's learning to distinguish between your real intuition and, you know, the voice that may, you know, just be well, your fears actually. So the voice that is your intuition will be loving and kind. It might not be loud, but it will be gentle and lead you forward. Whereas a fearful voice, you'll feel it in your body as well. Will feel a bit uncomfortable. You'll feel a bit anxious and concerned. So just over time, as you learn to practice, it'll become a lot easier to distinguish between the two. So yes, focus on your intuition this week, and I'm sure that as time goes on, you'll start to trust in it more, and it will lead you to this place of happiness and fulfillment, because you can let go of what all the worries and fears that no longer serve you. Okay, so that's the reading from the tarot cards this week. I was thinking that I might pull out a card from the Crystal Oracle deck. It's a set that a dear friend gifted to me. So for some reason, it just felt like the right time to pull out a card. So let's see what comes out. They're a really beautiful set, and I really like them. So thank you, my dear friend. You know who you are. So let's see. What about this one? So I can't even say this. I've not heard of this crystal before, but it's Woofinite. So I'm just going to quickly grab the guidebook and then put that out. Oh, well, there it is. It just amazingly was a page I turned to. So I'm not sure if you can read it, but I'll try and read it to you as well. So it's saying your powers of perception are strong at present, and you will experience a heightened awareness of others' thoughts and intuitively understand their motives and actions. Wow, okay, by drawing this card, you're being encouraged to follow your feelings and instincts. Rely on your intuition rather than on what others say. Follow your gut feeling, for in doing so, you will preserve the integrity of a project or situation which is dear to your heart. In this instance, you're being encouraged not to listen to the conflicting opinions of others. Listen instead to the guidance which stems from your own soul, and all will work out well. Wow, that's amazing. Because that's exactly what I was talking about before, about intuition. So if you needed clarification, then yeah, that's definitely a message for this week, is about following your intuition. Oh, well, that was that was nice to bring out that card, actually. Okay, well, I'm wishing you a great week ahead. I hope that things are unfolding with ease and grace in your life, and I'll see you soon. Okay, take good care. Bye.